stand the battle, or were you just gonna just sit there and be like, decorum?
Right, I am going to accept your challenge if it's genuine, right? Yeah. However, I've got certain rules. If you speak over me, it's because you're scared of me, right? Yeah, and you're fearful of what I'm trying to say. You hear when you were speaking, I never spoke over you. I had my mic paused. So can you pause your microphone when I'm speaking, and I'll let you know when I'm finished speaking by pausing my microphone.
A little bit faster than that.
The first one to speak over the other individual loses this battle and this engagement, this intellectual engagement.
What's your strongest topic of debate?
Do you agree? The first one to speak over the other individual in this engagement.
Hey, listen, what's your best, strongest
So you can't agree. Let's sort out the axioms first. Let's sort out the principles of this engagement. The first one to speak over the other individual loses this battle of intellectual wits.
That's not how it's gonna work. Nope. Because you're fucking slow. If somebody's slow, I'm gonna speak over them. I'm not gonna allow you to sit there. In your case, everybody.
And then you're gonna force me to mute you.
Everyone to have what I have. I'm gonna speak over you.
Right. So when I unpause my microphone, I'm gonna turn your volume right down so I can't hear you until I finish speaking. So that's the way it's going to be. If you can't be professional and gentlemanly about this, that's how I'm going to treat you. I'm going to treat you like the coward you are.
Wait, let's like have it not interrupt each other.
Yeah, I've turned his volume down. I can't hear him when I'm speaking now because he's a coward.
He's scared.
No, I want to hear your argument. No, I've got a headset on. Listen to me. Right, listen to me. I've got a headset on, and when he's speaking and I'm speaking.
We are back again with some Manar content, and oh boy, today it wasn't good. He was going hot and heavy, full on Rambo mode. This little debate he had with his British champ, right? I don't know. All I can say is it's why I don't like debate bros. I don't like debating in general because a lot of the time it's just meaningless, right? It doesn't provide anything because a genuine debate is trying to understand where both sides are coming from. And at both debaters, you have to be willing to talk about your opposition in a manner that is not disrespectful, and obviously this wasn't the case. If anything, this is more tuned to like blood sports, where it's not really about debating, but more or less how who can scream the loudest, who can curse the more, right?
Oh my god!
She interrupted me the moment I started talking. You didn't see that? She got mad the whole time, don't policing me.
Please continue. I am not
Fuck you, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm not waiting for your okay. You asked me a question. You fucking said something dumb about conservatism. Let me answer it. You said you're conservative, but you pick and choose what conservations you conserve. Who are you to be the arbiter of what is goodness? Let me ask you a question. Is killing, murdering 1,037,000 babies a year good? You son of a bitch. But that's individual freedom. You stand against individual freedom. You're a piece of shit standing against individual freedom.
Wait, Manar. You asked her a question. You asked her if she supports abortion, and then you didn't really let her respond because she said that she doesn't.
I don't give a fuck. She's a fake conservative. With enough push down, if enough people program her to think abortion is good because you're sucking the individual freedom of the people away from them, then she would be okay with it. Right now, as a son of a bitch that's stupid and uninformed and have never heard my opinion, maybe she's right now like learning. But when she leaves, people are going to program her and she's going to be dumb enough to think that aborting people is a good thing because then the woman doesn't have a right and it's being taken away from her. Like a stupid bitch, she's going to actually now believe the abortion is good and she has no moral reference to do that because she already dismissed all the scripture-based references that she's supposed to hold tightly on and not pick and choose upon them. How can you be a conservative? Let me explain this, Ava, to you and you will understand. I say I'm a conservative. She says she's a conservative.
Okay,
we are the same religion. We are the same religion, but she's conserving values that are somehow parallel to the modern values. Can I finish, please, without interrupting?
You're a cult. That's not
the
same religion.
Why is she interrupting me? Why is she interrupting me? Why is she getting defensive and like aggressive? Calm down.
Why is she
Calm down, titties. Calm down, titties.
Let her.
Let me finish the point. Let me finish the analogy. So this son of a bitch is sitting there looking for fucking fuck you, titties. So titties thinks she's a conservative. Here it is. Titties thinks she's a conservative, right? I'm a conservative and this son of a bitch is a conservative, but this son of a bitch somehow aligns completely parallel with all these modern values that somehow she's perfectly aligned with, because she thinks that hijab is wrong, even though this was what we were supposed to conserve. This was what our forefathers did.
Okay, wait.
She thinks that this son of a bitch now it's removing individual freedom to not allow a woman to work, even though none of our forefathers allowed their women to work. So Tiri somehow aligns. Eva, let me finish. Tiri somehow aligns parallel to all these modern values, but calls herself conservative. And I, the one that actually is trying to conserve these values from the forefathers and from my religion, from the scripture. I'm making an example of my forefathers, really from the scriptures. She's removing the references of the scripture. I'm trying to conserve them. She's going to call herself the same as me. This is a categorical, fallacious, definitional error. You cannot be a conservative if you cannot align with me. And you're aligning with the modern world.
3 minutes now.
I do not call myself the same thing as you. I absolutely do not.
Bro, you're in hell.
I don't know what titties have to do with stuff. I don't know how I can be a son of a bitch when I'm no one's son. That is absolutely not logical. I am a mother and I am a wife. You are not even a father, so you do not have the full breadth of experience of a life yet. You come from a 7th century savage culture, and slavery is wrong. You're wrong, and you are condoning it because a book that a pedophile
Don't
wrote,
interrupt, Manar.
you believe is 100% authentic, when we know that it is not. They try to tell us that the scripture of Catholicism
appreciate you, my brother. Listen, Manar.
And you can see what I mean, right? You can easily see what I mean. That it's just a bunch of what the hell's going on, right? As I was watching Manar's stream, right, because I was kind of interested in it, right? Because that first interaction, that second interaction, right? His interaction with the dwarves. What did you expect, right? Get the dwarves. Anybody would get mad. Anybody would get really pissy at them. So, fair enough. Fair enough on the dwarves. Fair enough that he would get personally mad. And you know what? I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. But Oh, trust me. No. Nope.
Okay, wait, hold on.
He loses all respect because I believe it's my fault. I'm the one at fault if I don't call it out.
Hold on. All that he said was that certain Arabic communities believe that if you
Okay, where's his reference?
Arabic,
where's his evidence? Is all I said. Where's his evidence to that? He doesn't have it from the Quran, so what is his evidence then?
It's not me making the claim, it's these Arabic communities.
So now it's not even a claim he's making, Eva. So now do you take that back, that he didn't even make that claim, Eva? Would you take that back now? You actually missteelmanned his argument. So you actually just strawmanned his argument, Eva. So you don't even know what his argument is.
Right, I'm going to mute you myself in a minute if someone doesn't control this bullshit.
you're look, listen to me. Be serious. Why are you even talking about Islam?
Right, yeah. Just listen.
Why is he even talking about Islam?
Because I know you're struggling with this. You'd rather talk about your biceps with women, right? Rather than intellectual
Who
matters.
wants to hear? Nobody wants to hear. Does anybody want to hear him? Does anybody want to hear that? Where's the evidence to... Oh, some countries made some allegation. What country? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? And so what the fuck country makes an allegation? What does that have to do with Islam? Is he claiming that country is trying to change the jurisprudence of Islamic jurisprudence? Like what the fuck is happening right now, guys? He's such a bullshitter.
Whatever the fuck's right. Yeah, there are Arabs out there who are Muslims who believe So if you don't speak Arabic, you're not a true Muslim, right, Ev? And they know that English is the language of Christians. They know this. And what I'm saying is, the Englishman has conquered through Christendom every Muslim out there. But people think that the UK is being invaded by Muslims right now, but what they don't realize is the English language.
Yeah, this wouldn't be the first time that he would, jump in and out of that call. Number of times, right? Number of times he would jump out of that call because he was just pissy. He didn't like how the conversation is going, right? Manar, a little bit of advice that is important. When you are debating other people in other circles and you do stuff like that, they do not tolerate it, right? When you go into serious debate and you decide to just leave like that, a lot of the time they're not going to take you serious, because when you are genuinely debating people, whether it be in real life or internet, a lot of the time you should try to kind of take it serious and have some type of mannerism that reflects good on you. Because if you just flip out and curse whatever, then, obviously that's not a debate. That's just you guys fighting, right? And mind you, if this was blood sports, it wouldn't matter. But you're trying to get into a more deeper and deeper debate, right? From what I've heard from Get Crack and Ava, right? From what I've been told, you want to eventually debate Destiny. If you pull this kind of crap on Destiny, he will never let that go. He will let that. He'll remind you of that moment for the rest of your life. And I get it, that when you're in the moment, you don't think, but you have to pull back. You need to pull back in those moments. If you're about to flip out and exit the chat, don't. Just bite your tongue, let it pass, let them talk their stuff, and then just respond and just be cool. Because as long as you're even-headed and temper, people will respect you a lot more, even if they don't agree with you.
I get it now. It's this link right here. It's my description link. I need to fix that. I'll fix that later. The son of a bitch is fucking just watching my stream. You'll get along. He hates Grace too. Fuck you, Chad. You think I believe you? The pig skate.
What do you mean wrong server? Tell him to come in. Tell him to... He doesn't want to talk to me?
Go fuck yourself, D-Dog. You
Yeah, I'm
fucking
literally in
pig.
his
Keep
server.
watching me, you son of a bitch.
And he just kicks me?
Fuck
You
you.
loser.
Fuck you.
You guys can see everybody I DM on Discord. Alright.
Fuck you. This
Somebody
is
linked
Manar,
the
the
Ava
mission's
server.
Indian girlfriend.
He has two
Thought of it, he
servers.
dumped you.
Is he serious, man? He literally has it linked in his description.
Fuck you. Yeah, I do need to fix that. Gobbledygook, come back to me. Why do you have to stay with him? Come back to me, Gobbledygook.
So how do I talk to him, chat?
Why are you ducking D-Dog? Because I'm not going to give anyone free content anymore. D-Dog said you were arrested for stalking on Grindr, man.
How do I talk to him, chat?
Stalk me, big boy.
Should
Yeah,
I join the
overload. I know
Ava
you're
server? I don't even know how to get into the Ava server.
gay. Like the stream.
Fucking loser, banned me
I
from
definitely
the server?
did not like the stream.
Seriously?
Yeah, I banned you, you son of a bitch. Go fuck yourself. Keep watching me, stupid bitch.
Okay, let's join Ava server.
He thinks I'm gonna
Actually,
go
I
debate
can't
him on
even.
Ava
I don't even have a
server.
link to Ava server.
I don't give a fuck about you and Ava. You think I'm gonna go and debate you on Ava server? Manar's press ups are so
Ooh,
hot.
Ava has a
Weirdo.
show in 22 hours.
What a weirdo.
The most awkward show on YouTube. Lol cow nerds.
Triggerman is my favorite person in the world. Appreciate you so much for those $2, Triggerman.
Thank you, Jake.
These guys are so like.
So nobody's gonna tell me how to get in contact with Manar.
You don't get to get in contact with
I
Manar.
failed joining
You
Ava
have
server
not been
10
chosen.
times and then gave up.
You have not been chosen. You have not been chosen to be picked up by Manar. To
We're
talk to
gonna quit
Manar.
reading chat.
You cannot talk to
Manar,
Manar.
here is the StreamYard. Would you want to join the StreamYard?
Now, after all of that, it wasn't over because now I don't have the original stream from Locale Reject because they had to take it down due to doxing. Now, I did go back and rewatch part of Manar's stream, and we'll get into that little doxing stuff in a bit. But here, the chat, or at least let me do this correctly. On the other side, when D-Dog was restreaming Ice Poseidon's whatever challenge, the chat was requesting him to watch Manar. And obviously, D-Dog doesn't want to do that. He just did not care, right? He was just not interested in it, right? He just does not care one bit, right? Because he wants to move away from the Dorps and all that stuff. So, he just did not care. But the chat did request him to do it. And he did. He watched his stream, and in D-Dog, he was just like, okay, whatever, right? And obviously, that caught the attention of Manar, who was already hot and heavy, due to his debate. And hey, you know what? Hey, it is what it is. With results that obviously on Manar and to show his StreamYard. Now, apparently. Unless I can't see it, unless D-Dog can see it, but from what I can tell from Manar, just in case, I did completely cut that part out because, I don't want to be hit with any form of doxing. But the problem with that is, Manar, hold up.
Yeah, because Jedi the Trigger Man says he doesn't even believe any of these allegations. He literally doesn't believe anything you're saying. He's in my chat.
It's not a belief. He's a troll. He's a troll. Okay, he donates like a little bit here and there, so now like he's in your favor. But Triggerman is just a troll that bops around different communities. He's been in the Thorpe community for a very long time. Pretty much everybody.
I know he's on the suspect list. He's on the suspect list.
Yeah,
I know
everybody who knows about this is all on stream. Like, it's not live.
I don't want him to think
I've
he's
sent
too
you
smart.
all the videos.
Yeah,
Menard.
Trigger
There's
Man,
not
don't think you're
anything
genius.
that's,
You're on the suspect
like,
list.
I have a whole video compilation on my channel
Don't think you're
of
genius.
Ben doing domestic violence
Can't play
against
me.
his family.
Yeah, but that Thorpe stuff really does sound disturbing. Me and Nick, we never knew these people. Like, I did watch one Andrew Wilson debate with the Gracie. He did humiliate her. And humiliated everybody really on that panel.
The longer that you stay around it, the more that you're just in this shit, dude. Like,
I just didn't know it's possible.
Yes, what do you what?
Like here it is, Ava. If I didn't have any influence, they wouldn't care. They would treat me as a person. But because I might have influence, they literally are trying to do this to me. See, like they tried to destroy me.
What? Trying to do what to you?
To destroy me, to try to make allegations about me, to try to make content on me. If I didn't have a content, if I didn't have
this is what happens when you affiliate. This is why I warned you so much and you didn't listen. When you affiliate with these people, they're gonna all of their orbiters and everything, they're all gonna be making content about you. Lockout rejects, they're gonna be reacting to all of your streams now. They're gonna be swarming your chats. It's like you just gotta move on and stop giving it attention, because the more that you give it attention, the more that's gonna keep happening. And if you want to be stuck being a drama YouTuber that's just beefing
but how do you deal with them just literally having lol cow rejects just watching my stream? That's it.
Yeah, that happens with my content too. That's what happens.
That's true. That's what they do to you too. You're right.
Yes, they do it to Ruby too. That's what that's what I do on my streams. I react to other people's streams. That's what happens when you're a streamer, but especially in this community. So if you don't want that, then like you should probably move on past like this community, you know what I'm saying? But that's what happens when you get more views too, is people are gonna start like reacting to you and stuff.
I know, yeah. I just want people to come to me and not to go to them.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Do you have any dirt on
will
D-Dog? Do you have any dirt on
they'll-
D-Dog? Do you know what his real name is?
Just what Dingo said. No, I'm not gonna dox anybody. But what
These
Dingo
like
said
his
is
docs
true.
must be out there. I'm pretty sure they doxed him. You can find his docs if you look for it.
Yeah, but don't say that you're violating TOS. He's streaming this.
Well,
Oh, I
he
didn't
said
know.
that
I didn't know it was.
doxed him.
Just stop caring about the bro. Go back to the EB3 shit. That was good.
All right, bet.
Stop stressing. It feels like you're like legitimately stressed.
Bro, bro, the stuff I've seen is I've never seen before in my life. They made deepfake videos and images, immediate
Deepfake?
allegation. Like they have pictures of me making out with my brother. It's unbelievable,
Yeah,
Ava. I've
that's
never
what
seen
they're gonna-
anything like. I don't know how they
yeah,
made it.
That's what they're gonna do, bro. That's the internet. And Ruby's right that it is it's good for people to react to your content and get it out there, but
Unbelievable, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro. Crazy stuff. So yeah, I just 3-4 channels a day just talking about me is just, yeah, a little bit overwhelming. Maybe I am a little bit overwhelmed.
this is this I understand that. Like I've been new to the internet and that happened to me and people you just have to ignore it. You just have to ignore it. Understand that all these people talking about you, Manar, are crazy as well. Like, if not crazier, all of the things that they say and think about you, they're equally as fucked up, if not worse.
They're all losers. Don't worry about it.
Like the Rejects channel, give me a fucking break, dude. I mean, the dude is a fucking loser who doesn't have a job and doesn't do anything.
That guy, OPC, he literally ate Ben's poop.
Now, on D-Dog's side of his stream, now again, that stream is taken down, right? That stream is completely taken down because, well, Manar reported it. Now, why did Manar report it? Well, Manar reported it because D-Dog, in his moment, accidentally doxed his name. And that's not right. Okay, let me be real. Doxing is not right. Right? Doxing is perfect. It is not right. No one should do it, right? But the issue is that Manar, you were looking for his dox right after. Two wrongs don't make a right in this situation, man. You shouldn't be doing that. And the issue is, though, Manar, the thing is, like, you should have in the moment, right? Because Manar had to look back, right, to make sure that he heard his full name, right? Again, I'm not gonna play that clip, but the thing is, Manar, that's still on your stream. Your full name is still on your stream as we speak. D-Dog took down his stream. If I was you right now, I would also take down your stream, right? If you want to re-upload it, go ahead, but I would try to just re-upload it, but with a lot of parts cut out. Because you attempting to dox D-Dogs after he accidentally doxed you does not look good on you. And I understand that you are not, you're hot, you're heavy, you're pissed off because you're being, because D-Dog accidentally doxed your name. Because let's be fair, D-Dog can be very emotional, and sometimes his emotion gets the best of him. Trust me, it happens a lot more than you think. But you should not, you should have not tried to look up his docs on live, right? That happened to the Dorps. Did not end well for them when they were trying to look for RTU's docs. So again, word of advice. Your stream still has your name on it. You're still, D-Dog is still saying your full name or whatever your name is, right? If I was you, take it down now for your own safety. Because, and not even that, also probably take the part out. Again, if you want to re-upload this stream later on, like if you want to re-upload it because you like what the just upload the part where you're just debating and that's it, right? Everything else can be cut off because, hey, the fact that you were looking for D-Docs on stream, And though people were trying to stop you, you should have just ended the stream there. You should have completely ended the stream right there. Because that does not make you look better than D-Dogs. D-Dog.
Okay, you guys really want to watch this? All right, let's bring this up. Fine.
-1.
Manar, I'm gonna kick you off the StreamYard. Goodbye. Manar, this is his full name, everybody.
I can't find it. I don't like. He just said it, or was he showing it?
He's like, this is Manar. He kicks me out. He's like, I'm kicking you out of the stream. He's like, this is his full name, guys, Manar, and then he starts the name.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Let me listen. Hold on. Okay, wait. I'm listening.
James, I'm gonna report this guy for doxing me.
Cry. Oh, he doxed me. I doxed you, Manar. Shut the hell up, man. Fucking loser.
I'm gonna report him for doxing me, guys.
Yeah, go cry. Go tell mommy, dude.
Oh, yep. I found it. Yep. Yeah. He fucking doxes you.
Hard.
What the hell? Yeah. Okay. So now here's what you do. So that's -104 -147 -147.
No, I'm not leaving this. I'm not gonna let him go. I'm gonna make him scared. of
Okay,
me.
so it would be 43.
Dude, do you think I'm scared of you, Manar? I do not. I could not care less, man. I'm not scared of you at all, man. Oh,
It's-
man.
43 minutes into the stream. So what you do is you click the report button
Click the report button, Ava.
to like.
Look, Ava's seething so much, too. They're all just seethers, man. Okay, fuck that. That's enough of that.
So the final clip I wanted to show you is obviously Ava kind of helping Manar with this whole reporting. Now, I'll let people decide on how they feel about that, because on one hand, if you break TOS, yeah, you know, it is what it is, right? But at the same time, there was a little beef prior before this between him, with D-Dog and her. But on the other hand, like, well, someone did accidentally say your name, and that is kind of viewed as doxing. So I don't know. I'll let people decide how they feel about it. Personally, I'm just like, I kind of understand why she's doing it. On the other hand, well, you know, she had her own reasons as well, and Manar, you know, as well. But you know, the good thing is that Local Reacher did take down this stream. Manar, you're gonna have to do the same thing as well because of what you did. Doesn't look good for everybody in this situation, but I guess because technically he did not find his name, I guess it skirts the line, right? It skirts the line right then and there, unlike D-Dog, but hey, come on. We all should follow the rules when we can. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you guys like this video. Till next time, God bless.